Hello, everyone. This is Chris Strayer, Executive Vice President from the Fort Worth Chamber again. Got a little bit of a different session here today. We're wanting to bring on one of the employers who's actually looking for some help and looking for some people. And so I wanted to bring them on. We have Estella Ochoa, who is the Talent Acquisition Manager for Walmart here locally in the Fort Worth area, and then Stephen Gonzalez, who's with Workforce Solutions. So we just wanted to give you some additional information and some opportunities for those who might be looking for some new opportunities. So with that, Estella, I'll turn it over to you and let you introduce yourself.
Yes, hi, as you had stated, I am the Talent Acquisition Manager here based out of our Fort Worth, DC. So we are right off the 5300 Westport Parkway, where we've been established for a few years now.
Great. Stephen?
Awesome. Well, I'm Stephen Gonzalez with Workforce Solutions for Tarrant County, currently serve as the Director of Business Services. And the idea is just to get an employer out in front of job seekers and other employers who are potentially laying off folks to try to pass along some information. So you're not just seeing a job listing, you're seeing the person who's behind the scenes, who's getting all this work done. And Estella's been very, very busy here lately over the last week or so. And so that is the idea behind this. So thank you, Estella, for joining us. Chris, thank you for partnering. This is a great, I think will be a great format moving forward.
Absolutely.
So, of course. So I'll move in with the first question. Right now, what are the current position Walmart is hiring for and what locations?
Yeah, so we are actually hiring globally right now. As you may see advertisement going that we are looking to hire over 100,000 associates actually during this time. Here specifically at our Fort Worth Distribution Center, we're really looking for those freight handlers. And you can either join by a full-time role, just depending on what you're looking for, as well as a seasonal role. We also have power equipment operators that we're looking for. And then of course, we're a 24-hour operation. So that's exciting as well. Very flexible in schedules and so forth, but you can look for a part-time. Like I said, seasonal is more of that temporary role. So it's give or take about 120 days total. If you're looking for something long-term, then of course we would encourage you to apply for the full-time role.
Okay. So yeah, that leads into the second question. So are there salary positions, full-time, part-time, temporary? What does that look like? And if you could possibly share starting wages for hourly people, if you could.
Yeah, so right now, the exciting news is Walmart just also announced that we're doing a $2 per hour increase through this time, ending in June. So we're looking at hiring, originally it's a $14.25 per hour up to $15.95 per hour for the hourly roles. However, as I said, during this time, there's a $2 increase to that wage as well. So again, it depends on the role that you want to fulfill, but the bottom line is the minimum start wage would be about $16.25 per hour.
If I can hop in real quick,
Sure.
We're talking about the e-commerce facility, the distribution facility, not specifically the stores themselves, or is this across the board?
This is actually across the board, Chris. We're looking for all hands on deck that are looking for employment at this time. So I would highly encourage those folks that are interested to visit our career site at walmartcareers.com. And of course, there's an array of opportunities that they have there listed as far as location specific, role specific, things of that nature that they're able to apply to at this time.
Now, are benefits offered with each of these roles? And what do they look like?
Yeah, so great question. We do have benefits offered for the full-time positions. However, the seasonal being a temporary role at this time is not, but in full-time roles, we offer health, medical, vision, dental. You have the opportunity for 401k, et cetera. So you really have to just dive in and figure out what best suits you for you and your family and choose the role accordingly that aligns for you.
Okay.
Great.
And what would you say is the best way to apply?
Yeah, so as I previously mentioned, I think walmartcareers.com would be the best route right now for individuals to apply. I can also provide that link to you guys via email if you would like to share that. But really the demand is we are receiving quite a few applications, but we're moving fast and furious. So you basically apply. We have individuals and folks on hand to start sending out email communication almost immediately. multiple times throughout the day to really get these folks on board in a timely manner.
So that hiring process timeline could be very quick. You apply, would you get a call with or email within the day potentially, or does it take a couple of days to figure that out?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's within the day. As I said, it's usually a few hour turnaround as far as when our communication hits your inbox. I would encourage folks to also check the email just coming from us. Sometimes there's a possibility that it may land in there, but once you apply, it's typically a few hours after that, you're getting communication from us, and it continues from that point. So we have drastically minimized our onboarding experience and the time that it's taking. So you can basically apply a few hours later. You will probably get an offer letter from us just describing the role that you've applied to. Then you basically complete the process as far as your background check information. You schedule the onboarding of what works best for you and your schedule, and we're really starting to get the folks in the door in a timely manner.
Great. Great. So what are some of the benefits? We talked about, healthcare and things like that, but, what are some of the other things, the things that employers or employees should know about working for Walmart?
Yeah, so, I would just say Walmart is a well-known brand, right? It's very large as far as the organization. I think the thing that I really enjoy the most and hearing the most is not just the collaboration, just the support of career growth and opportunity. If you just think about us across the board, whether it's in a store, you have various roles that you can transition to after a time frame. If there's something that you want to do additional, it's just there. So it's really a great company to get in, get your feet in the door, and just grow and further your career.
Great. So as a talent acquisition manager, obviously you're seeing a lot of different things happening in your field with other brands and just jobs in general. What's your advice for any job seekers that are out there right now?
Yeah, so, again, with everything going on, I think that the timeline, everyone is a little anxious with, joining the organization and getting that employment back. We're definitely trying to minimize that time frame. I would say that just, keep in mind, and we are an essential business. So, again, we're moving very fast. We have the workload to definitely support this process. So I would just highly encourage everyone to get online and apply.
Great. Great. Well, that's the questions I had. Stephen, do you have any other questions?
No, I think short, simple, to the point. I think, Estella, you've given everyone all of the information that I think that could be useful for them to apply for positions at Walmart. It's great to know that you're hiring across the board, all the stores, the distribution centers. I think that's great.
Great. Great. Estella, anything else to add?
No, thank you again for your time. I really appreciate this, and hopefully we can get some good response. So I really appreciate it.
Great. Well, thank you very much for taking the time. We're going to get this out to as many people as we can. I know Stephen's going to do the same thing, and a lot of people in need right now. So really appreciate Walmart's leadership and moving forward with trying to employ those who have been displaced at this point.
Great. Thank you so much. Likewise.
Thank you for tuning in.
Bye-bye.